Hey guys, it's Ray here. So, first things first, sorry about not posting an episode of Soul Pulse this week. A whole bunch of shit happened, including I haven't gotten my Shiro wig back from the person who borrowed it a month and a half ago, and they're nervous about shipping it because they've never shipped anything back to me before. So I've gotta drive an hour away to go get that Shiro wig so that I can film the last part of episode 3 of Soul Pulse. So it's not out yet, but it will be because I'm getting it this weekend. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. But now on to whatever this vlog thing is. Okay, so I see a bunch of people doing cosplay story times and vlogging about their lives and really cool things that happens. And I thought, hey, why don't I try doing that too? Yeah, I'm not good at this. I'm really not good at communicating and talking, even though that's my major in university. So I thought I'd try it anyways and see how big of a disaster it was. Anyways, without further ado, we're talking about Shiro today and how I met him at FanExpo. So I went to FanExpo 2018 Canada this year, and it was a whole bunch of really cool things happened to me, and I kind of will probably be talking about them in multiple vlogs. But this one's specific for Space Dad. So, the voice actors of Voltron was at FanExpo this year, and that included Josh Keaton, voice actor of Shiro, and just meeting them was a surreal experience. 3 out of 4 of the voice actors really gave you the fan experience. They cared about their fans, and I didn't even expect that much. So that, meeting them in person, it meant the world to me. They were just so amazing. And so I'm talking about Shiro right now, not all of them, but the first things first I did on Thursday was I went in the Shiro's line. I lined up. I was just casual Keith, didn't even wear the makeup properly. It was Thursday, so whatever. The lineup was still about 45 minutes to an hour long, but worth it. And I met Space Dad, and I paid for a recording, which I will, for my team. So I'm part of a murder mystery group, and I'm part of Team Shiro. So I got him to do a little mini recording for Team Shiro, which I will show here.
All right, Paladins, there's been a murder, and as of now, it's a mystery. So it's up to you to figure out who done it. Team Shiro, let's do this.
And then on top of that, I just talked to him. I was just like, hey, this is the thing. I run a YouTube channel, and he gave me a congrats on the YouTube channel. And he was so easy to talk to. He was literally Space Dad. At first I was gonna ask him a bunch of questions, but then he just ended up asking me a bunch of questions, seeing how I was doing, and what I was excited for at the con. He was literally Dad. He just wanted to know what his fandom wanted to share with him. He was a proud parent, and it was great. And so it was just your fan experience on the Thursday. It was really cool because my friend wanted a shout out too, and I only paid for the one recording, but I was like, do you mind giving a shout out to my friend? He's like, I'm not supposed to, but yeah, because just Josh Keaton's such a chill guy. And then on the Saturday, so that was Thursday, but on Saturday I was really prepping up for the Masters of Cosplay competition, because some of you know this, but not a lot of you do. I don't just do, cosplay isn't just my focus on this channel, it's a big focus for me in life, in general. I do costuming, I love costumes. So I enter those big cosplay competitions and masquerades. So I had my mech Lavar for that, and I was terrified. And I show up to this, to the journeyman division that everyone else is in. A lot of other people are in. Journeyman's the intermediate division for the cosplay competitions. And then there's people who are wearing these super detailed, beautiful, intricate cosplays that could probably win the entire competition. And they were in my class, and I was like, I'm in the wrong division, I don't deserve to be here. But they were just, I don't know, everyone in the division was really chill, but they were treating me like I was a child. And I don't think people got that I was 22, not 16, but whatever. It's fine. But at the same time, I was really kind of I was looked down upon a little bit. People were just eh. So when we got backstage, I lost a lot of confidence because everyone here had done this sort of thing time and time again. I've only ever done it at Anime North. And at Anime North, I had a planned out skit. I didn't have to do anything besides go on stage and walk off stage because I was the red line and I couldn't really move. Whereas this time, I was Mechlavar, Best Axeman in 3 lands, and it was an improv stage performance, so the announcer would ask you a question, you'd have to answer in character. I mean, I'm good at being in character, but I was nervous as all hell because there's tons of insanely talented cosplayers all around me, and Mechlavar just doesn't compare. So I was backstage waiting for my time, and apparently this is where all of the voice actors walk by, like all the actors and all the guests come by, because it's in the basement, it's in one of the bigger hall rooms, but ballrooms or whatever, but it's behind the stage. Well, I was talking to a Shiro cosplayer, and we were both super nervous, and then like he went back to his spot in line, which was a little bit further back from mine, but Josh Keaton walks past, and he just waves our way, and he's like, good luck. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what I needed. Space Dad came through. I don't even know why. I was standing there being like, I can't do this. I'm super nervous. And then Josh Keaton comes by and he's just like smiling and he's like, good luck. And it's clear that like he's proud. He looks like he looks like how my dad looks when he's proud of his kids. You know, he's like smiling down at his kids being like, you got this. I believe in you. And it was like that whole fact that Josh Keaton was looking at me like, you've got this. I believe in you. That I felt like I had this. I believed in myself now. And it was so cool because like he showed up just when I needed him. And I know that that's a total coincidence, but at the same time I'm like, well, shit, this is like, okay, I'm incoherent. I apologize. This is why I don't do vlogs. But yeah, so like it was a really cool experience. I went up, I did my little thing on stage, and I came out feeling a lot better about myself. Me and the Shiro talked a little bit afterwards, being like, we don't know which one he wished good luck because it was clearly one of us because we were his Voltron kids, but he wished us both good luck. So we felt a lot better about that. And the Masters of Cosplay at FanExpo, the winners get released like an hour after the initial performance, basically, approximately. So an hour later, I find out I got honorable mention. So at FanExpo's Masters of Cosplay, there's only one winner in each division, and then one honorable mention. So it's basically runner-up prize. So you get a little prize from Arda, and it's kind of nice. But I just went up there, and I felt like I made Space Dad proud. Like, I didn't expect to get this, but the fact that he had been there backstage, it helped calm all of my anxiety. So he just doesn't, I wonder if he understands just how much he affects the fan base. Like, just him saying good luck was enough to calm all my anxieties and be like, I've got this. Because I have someone rooting for me. And at first I was like, I don't know if he's actually rooting for me, but he said good luck, so that's something. And then I went up to his booth the next day, on the Sunday. Most of the people who would have went up to him on Sunday were talking to Bex and Jeremy on Sunday because Josh and Kimberly had been there all weekend instead of just the 3 days. So they'd been there for 4 days. So the lineup was non-existent. So I went up to Josh with some other friends, and I mentioned, oh, I wanted to thank you about the other day, I was Mechlavar, and he's like, oh, you were Mechlavar, that was such a good cosplay, how'd you do in the competition? And I'm like, you remembered? Like, this is a voice actor, I'm sure he meets how many people all weekend? And I get it, Mechlavar's kind of a cool cosplay, but at the same time, like, he remembered, and he cared enough to actually ask, so how'd you do? And I told him how I got second in my division, and I was really excited about that. But it was the fact that he got so excited for me after that. He's like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. You did so well. Like, you did such a good job. Your cosplay was amazing. And I'm like, why does a voice actor care so much about me? Like, but I don't even know if he specifically cares that much about me. It's just, it really goes to show that he cares about the whole entire fan base that way. Like, he sees us as his kids, his Voltron children, and he's happy when we're successful. And I just, like, I'm a complete stranger, and he was just so genuinely excited for me. And it's just this tiny little thing. And I'm like, you're actually Shiro. Like, you're actually, it was meeting Josh Keaton, was meeting Space Dad, was meeting Shiro, because, not just because he voices Shiro, but because he cares for people like Shiro did. Shiro never knew Lance or whatever, but when he first met him, he was genuinely proud of Lance. I'm proud to take kind of like Lance into his family, and I think it's so cool that Josh seems to do that at every con. He wants to hear about people. He wants to get in touch with the fan base, and he's genuinely proud when someone from his fan base, someone who looks up to him, he's genuinely proud when they're successful. And that makes Josh Keaton the best con dad ever, because like he's everybody's con dad. And honestly speaking, if you ever get the chance to meet one of the voice actors for Voltron, like, recommended Josh Keaton. He's amazing. Just, he's not only the best dad IRL, because like in the Voltron panel, they mentioned like briefly how like sometimes Josh Keaton won't be there because his family will have an event or something like that, and so he'll just kind of ditch the voice actors things to be with his family, which is the coolest thing ever. Like, people who are famous often put their fame first, from what I've been able to gather, but he's like, no, my family comes first. And like, I love I love my extended family, and I love the fame. Sure, I love my fans, but my family comes first. So he's Josh Keaton. # best con dad and best dad in oh my gosh. I want to hear what you guys think of Josh Keaton and like all of the amazing things that he does, and just like, can we give him a big thanks? He made me feel so calm and so collected and so just happy and peaceful in one of my more terrifying con moments. So I want to give a personal thank you to Josh Keaton for being the best con dad, and I'm sure the fandom is with me there, because Josh Keaton is the best. So I don't know how to end these things because I've never done one before, but it was nice seeing you guys again, or talking to you, or I don't know what I'm doing. It was nice ranting to you guys again. Let's call this Ray's Rants, because what else are we gonna call it? Yeah. Bye!